So recently I've been thinking about ways I can improve myself. And one of the things that came up is reading and my situation with reading. What do I mean by that, right? Basically, I think many people struggle with the same problem that I do. Everybody kind of agrees that reading is an important thing. It's one of the ways that you can learn so many things. But at the same time, many people say that they are either too busy or I don't know what, but basically that's the usual reasoning. I'm too busy to read. And I have certainly fallen into the same trap, right? I say that, okay, in the morning I go work out, and throughout the day I do my work, all right? I go to my job, stuff like that. And afterwards I'm kind of tired, so I want to relax. At the end of the day, you're not that busy as you think you are. And certainly, I'm not that busy. I'm just lazy, right? Uh, I guess most people who work between 9 to 5 got up from work at 5. Let's say they commute for an hour. Worst case scenario, 7 they are at home. And what I usually do, at least for my part, is obviously I eat. While I eat, I watch YouTube videos. When I finish eating, I continue watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. And the problem with that is most of the time the videos that I watch are either not that important, and by important I mean they are funny, but if somebody asked me like the day after, hey, was that video actually that important to watch? I would probably say no. So what I'm saying here is, instead of watching YouTube videos, I could read some stuff, right? So that's the general idea. And to be honest, this is not a new idea. I already thought about this a couple of times already. I think every year I came to this to the same decision, right? That okay, I'm gonna read instead of watching videos, and that kind of never happened. And I was thinking of reasons like why, right? Usually what happens is I make these decisions, right? And I'm excited for like 2-3 hours, and the next day I basically forgot. And 3 months later I realized, oh shit, I didn't actually do what I wanted to do, and now I feel sad, and that's it. So I was thinking, okay, how to make myself more motivated to continue, more disciplined. And one of the ways that at least work for me is accountability, right? Let's say I say to the public, right, I'm gonna do this. For example, last year I did like a, sort of like a challenge that I ran 5K each day for 30 days. And what I said basically, I did this on Instagram. And basically, at the first run, I was like, okay, 1 out of 30. Signaling that okay, I'm going for 30. And obviously at like day 10 and 12 and 15 it was really hard, but I know I made a commitment. I have to finish it. And the problem is that I think, at least what the problem is, that I haven't made the same commitments, let's say publicly, for reading. And that's why it never really became a habit. And this is for certain something that I would like to change. So I was thinking, okay, how to make myself more accountable? And what I realized is, okay, I could do this similar to what I did last year on an Instagram post or Facebook or whatever, but I always wanted to experiment with videos. I always loved YouTube, even though I understand that I spend way too much time on it, right? So I was like, okay, I can actually make a video about this challenge, or sort of like a challenge commitment to reading. And even though people are probably no one will see it, or like at max like 10 people is gonna see this video, but it doesn't really matter because it's out in the public now, and I can be accountable just because of the video. So that's the general idea. So the challenge, now that we finally get to it, is I was basically thinking, okay, let's say that I expect myself to read a book each week till the rest of the weeks in the year, right? I looked up Google, I checked that, okay, there are 34 weeks remaining in 2020, but at the same time, this idea already formed like a week ago in my head. So I was like, okay, let's make it 35, right? And so that's basically the challenge. I'm gonna read 35 books, but that's not it. I'm gonna do book reviews for each of the books that I've read. And I guess that's not gonna be, like, obviously a book review channel is not gonna be the most, like, it's not gonna be huge or successful in YouTube, but that's not really the point right now. The point is, at least I can try myself out in this whole, let's say, YouTuber life, where I have to make videos, talk to the camera, edit videos, upload videos, and stuff like that, and just see, like, is this really for me? Because I always thought, okay, this would be my, I wouldn't say dream job. I always thought, like, okay, being a YouTuber is really cool. I wouldn't say that this is my dream job, but it's certainly something that excites me, right? But at the same time, I never really did it. So obviously, I don't know if it's really the thing that I want to do. So at least this is an opportunity, and I guess I can start with books, book reviews, maybe going to, like, working out, my opportunity with, you know, going to the gym, dieting and stuff like that. And I don't know, anything else that comes to mind if I'm still excited about this whole thing. But for now, let's just stick with the books. By the way, this is going to be the first book, Pragmatic Programmer. And just because this book has been on my shelf for quite a while now, and I feel bad for not reading it. It's mostly like tech stuff, right? Programmer. Oh, by the way, yes, I work in IT, but this book review series is not tied to tech books. The only reason I started with this because this was on my shelf for a long time. I want to actually finish it. If you have any recommendation, let me know. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching.